Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with your fruit. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me with a Griffin from ear to ear, always standing tall. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken streams inside my mind won't go away. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken streams inside my mind won't go away. No lie, you like complete me. Your fruit so ripe, sweet tree. Roots run deep, high up, but you never look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you,
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Father's Day baseball. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and starting this one, Griffin canning. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Swinging a ground ball and foul ball. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back into the bullpen and gone. What a start to this one. His fourth home run of the season. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
And now it's Brandon Lau. And that one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. The Rays leading on the solo homer. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And it gets by him.
Well, all you can say is he just whiffed on that ground ball and probably took his eye off it a little early, looking to pick up his throwing target. But that's not something you'll see professional infielders do too often.
Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
That one ripped. Way back there. Over the bullpen and gone. See you later. A massive home run. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 3-0.
Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
One out, base is empty. Jake Mangum next to hit for the Rays. Gets the bunt down the right side. And he beats him to first. He's safe. One down. Jose Caballero digs in now. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Nimmo going back on it. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. He made him pay for that one. Their third home run of the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. And stepping in for the Rays, Cameron Meisner. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
Puts a bunt down. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8, catcher Danny Jansen.
Now it's Jansen to hit. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 out, space is empty. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
So runner at second, 2 down. At the plate, Taylor Walls. And that bunted towards third, and that goes foul. Man on second, 2 down. And he lays one down the left side. Beatty fires to first on the run, and that's a nice play to end the inning. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rays 5 and the Mets coming to bat.
Give me everything you got. Stripping down in the parking lot. Quiet type, watch him hit the spot. Sneak tip, I don't talk a lot. Swinging RBI, really breaking in. Home run. You got your eyes on me, cause I want some.
Back here with my pal Singy, and starting in this one, Shane Baz. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Fastball is outside.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And now it's filled up.
Count is 3-2.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Outside. Nobody out. Runner at first. Outside low,
No strike.
2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next pitch is outside. And there's the automatic. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Juan Soto now, and the first offering is not close.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one outside, and that's ball 3.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Here's a 3-0. Tap foul at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
The count is ball.
Lindor over at second. Nimmo on at first with nobody out. And that'll load the bases.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And another ball.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Fastball for a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Splits the plate, and it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive.
Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. Pete Alonso takes it deep. A 4 spot on the board. It's 5-4.
A great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam, the drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one. Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
That's way outside, and it's 2-0. Boz. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Hit in the air out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's a Mets lineup now. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
Tyrone Taylor, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. 4 runs already in the frame as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander's 3-1. Fought off foul. Three and 2. The pitch is outside. And ball 4. 1 gone, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Outside, and it's 1-0. Man at first, 1 away. There goes the runner. Ball outside. Tag. Save. Jansen too late with the throw. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
I got 3-0.
1 out and a runner at second. That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
2 on, 1 out. Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Two on, 1 out. 6 straight outside the strike zone.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And here it comes.
3-0.
Luis Angel Acuna in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runners at first and second with one gone. And that one is lifted in the air. Meisner gets there. He's under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting ninth, Luis Angel.
And stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That one missed. That one misses. 3-0.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
There's a strike. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Mangum under this one. And that will end the inning. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's down to 1 at 5-4. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that's foul. And a bunt towards third, and a foul ball. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Bare hands it. Tough play. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Lau at the plate. Bunted back towards the mound. To first. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good.
Now this one gets through. Throw, and it gets away. Good backup, though. He's right there, and no advance. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Jonathan Aranda. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. On to first.
He's out.
Got the out.
Now batting, left fielder Jake Mangum.
So up next, Jake Mangum. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Puts a bunt down. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. He's already homered here in this one. Puts a bunt down. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rays 6 and the Mets 4. We head to the bottom of the second. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. First
Counts
pitch,
1-0.
not close. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Balls,
And
no strike.
another ball assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
3 balls, no strike.
That one missed, now 3-0. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, nice play. Throws from his knees, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo. And the first offering is not close. Runner at first with no outs here. And the next pitch is way outside.
Hey.
High fly ball, right field. Lowe has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And delivers outside. Lindor stands at first with one out. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Fastball is outside. There's the strike. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. He hit a grand slam his first time up. That one not close, and that's ball one. And there's a ball.
No strike.
That one missed.
No strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Look out.
Time.
That fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now a lot of screaming from inside the dugout. Here comes the umpire, and he's warning both benches.
You know, that right there, Boog, woke up the entire team, and not sure you want to do that. These players didn't like what they saw, and they made sure to let everybody know about it, and I don't blame them.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one way outside. Ball 1. And another ball. Not even close there. And now 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Foul ball there. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. So they strand a pair. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rays 6 and the Mets 4. Back here in Queens, top half of the 3rd inning. And the batter now, Cameron Meisner. Canning back to work. Lays down a bunt to the right side. No play. That's an infield single.
Now batting, catcher Danny Jansen.
Man at first, nobody out. Danny Jansen, the next to hit, doubled in his first AB. And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
First and second, no outs. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Taylor Walls. Trying to move the runners over. Toss to Alonso. The runners move up on the sacrifice.
We don't see this very often anymore. Runner on first and second, sack bunt down to move him up, but he does a nice job, executes perfectly. See if they can get a couple of runs across.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Golden opportunity right here. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Puts a bunt down. McNeil gets it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. 0 for 2 in this one. Puts a bunt down. Alonso. The flip to the pitcher covering. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rays 7 and the Mets 4. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some. Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
And another ball. Way outside. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And here's a 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. He reached out a walk his first time. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Taylor gets his lead at first with nobody out.
2 balls, no strikes.
Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Pitch misses, and now 3-0. This one popped up. Aranda sizes this one up. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for the Mets, catcher
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Alvarez in his 3rd season, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Saved at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Jansen, great throw. He's out. There's a strike, and now 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Count's full.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Mets go down quickly, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Junior Caminero. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
1 out. Runner at second. And stepping in for the Rays, Jake Mangum. And a sac bunt here. And a foul ball. Here's your 1. Bunts it in the air. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Baden flashes the leather on the running catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Caballero.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. He's already homered in this game.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Well struck left field. And it one-hops the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Griffin Canning will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Clay Holmes on to pitch here.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
So runner at second, 2 down. And stepping in is the speedy Cameron Meisner. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Rays get an RBI double. It's now 8-4. And we're back. Bottom 4, and stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Not
Ball
close
one, no
with that one, and that is ball 1. And that's
2-0.
outside. That missed by a
3-0,
lot,
no strike.
and that's ball 3. Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. Back to the top of the Mets order. And next is the designated hitter, Francisco Lindor.
Oh, here's a game
Counts
Lindor will
1-0.
never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3
no
runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
3 ball.
Squirts
No
away a
strike.
little bit. Throw to second, not
He's
in
safe.
time. He's there easily. Acuna into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Now on the mound for the Rays, Taj Bradley.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Acuna stands at second with no outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, no outs. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1.
We all have different visions of a future. What you think lie ahead for the coming days. New leaves are on the same course where we stay. Relativity abounds, so assume sure. We all have different visions of a future.
Fastball is outside.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
That one outside. And that's ball 2. No outs. Runners at first and second. That's way outside. And that's ball 3. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And they're all loaded up. So they're all loaded up. And now it's Juan Soto. First pitch, not close.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Pitch gets away. And that cost him a run as he scores easily.
Well, you'll take a run however you can get it. And right there, the wild pitch is what made that one happen. No need to wait around as a runner on a ball like that.
Next offering way off the plate.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. That one finds the zone. Full count now. Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On the ground, right side. Lau sends it to first, and that takes care of Alonso. Jeff McNeil stands in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs with a runner at third. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Ball 1, no strikes. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. And there's a ball. This to third. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been worse. No hits for them in the inning, but they're gifted a couple of runs. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Rays 8 and the Mets 6. Back here at Citi Field, Danny Jansen to hit here.
Danny Jansen.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
That one fouled off. Fly ball down the line. Nimmo ranging back. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. Out of here. A gigantic blast. His 7th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 9-6.
That cutter low and away can be a really tough pitch. You have to stay within your mechanics and trust that you can get good wood to it. Well, he did right there. Really nice swing, and he was rewarded for it.
So digging in, Taylor Walls. Gets the bunt down the right side. Alonso. Close play, but he just beat him to the bag for the out. Josh Lowe getting ready to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
This to center field. Taylor hustling after it. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Brandon Lau bops one out of here. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 10-6, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Junior Caminero. 1 for 3. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-run game at 10-6. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. And the first offering is not close.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And another ball.
balls, no strikes.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
In for a strike, and it's 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. In the air, right side. Low. Has this one sized up, and that is a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Not close with that one. 1-1. That one
Two
missed.
balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. 3-1. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering in there for a strike. And a full count now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Runner on at first with 1 gone. So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. And ball 1.
No strikes.
Alvarez over at first with 1 away. And that's way high. And now 2-0.
I got 3-0.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, designated hitter Francisco Lindor.
So the batting order turns over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Bradley winds and deals.
2 balls,
Outside
no
low. Now 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2 on, 1 out. Another miss. 8 straight outside the strike zone. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Taj Bradley departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Number 48 on the pitch out of the pen here. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else's mission. Run away.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
I cannot run away from the mission that he gave me. No, run away. Nah, I cannot run away.
And that one fouled off. Three balls, 2 strikes the count, and that'll load the bases. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. That one not close, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that's down and away. Bases loaded, 1 away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 10-8.
Aggressive with the 3-0 pitch, and it produces multiple runs. An important moment here, and for batters, swinging in that spot is a personal preference. What is the player more inclined to do? Well, their first instinct is probably the right one, and that turned out to be the case here.
And next for the Mets, Juan Soto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That missed by a lot. And the count now 2-0. Fastball is outside. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs. And there's a ball. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him looking. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs on 1 base hit, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 5 innings complete. Rays 10 and the Mets 8. Top of the 6th inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jake Mangum. Holmes back to work. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He circles the bases, his 2nd of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 11-8.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Clay Holmes done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, David Peterson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here is Jose Caballero. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 12-8. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Now batting catcher, Danny Jansen.
And here's the catcher, Danny Jansen.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Jansen, in his 7th season, 29 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add on. It's 13-8.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Next to hit, Taylor Walls.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Puts a bunt down. Alonso. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there.
Right fielder, Josh Lowe.
And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Trying to move him over here. Throw gets by him at second, but no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that sure out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
First and second, 1 out. Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays. Trying to bunt his way on. Fires over to first. Lau out on the play.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Junior Caminero.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position, and we're the top half of the 6th. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. David Peterson won't go any further, and unfortunately, he didn't get much help behind him defensively. New arm coming in. We'll be back. Jared Young gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Gets the bunt down the right side. Barehand scoop, and they tag him out. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Tampa Bay leads this one. It's 15-8. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And another ball. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And it finds its way through for a hit. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Here's a 2-0.
Ball 3.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
McNeil gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And there's the automatic. Fastball for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now that is third baseman.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. First pitch, not close. He is certainly a guy with that blazing fastball, but you might not always know where it's going, so don't dig in, right?
Well, hitters aren't as likely to dive out over the plate against a pitcher like this because of the fact that he can be erratic and there's great velocity. Less time to get out of the way.
And that's downstairs and outside.
And sometimes he can be effectively wild because you're sitting there in the on-deck.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Gone. Straight into the visitor's bullpen. His second homer of this series, and they get a few back. It's 15-11.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the two games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Next pitch misses way outside.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. Like, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Caballero has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And there's one down. So up next, Luis Angel Acuna. Ball one there.
No strike.
Way outside, ball 2. And another ball.
No strike.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
On the ground to short. Now 2 out.
He's out.
Up next for the Mets.
Here's Francisco Lindor. That's outside. 1-0.
Two balls, no strike.
That one missed.
3-0.
Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Meisner pulls it in on the run. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. 7th inning coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. New inning getting started. Digging in, Jake Mangum. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Going, gone. his second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 16-11.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
So digging in, Jose Caballero. Puts a bunt down. Alonso tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Just got him on that one. Cameron Meisner next to hit for the Rays. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Alonso. He's safe. On with a bunt single. And stepping in for the Rays, Danny Jansen looking for his third home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted second of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Alonso. Oh, a great flip. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Taylor Wall.
Taylor Walls digs in now. And that bunted towards third, and that's a foul ball. Bunts it towards the mound. The throw to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. 7th inning stretch time. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. That one misses, and that's ball one.
Two balls, no strike.
And another ball.
No strike.
Hot shot to third. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So up next for New York, Juan Soto. 0 for 3 in this one.
And this is more than you ever know. We here for winning and the feeling is incredible. All we do is take it to the ceiling when we set it open.
And ball one to the right fielder. The Rays leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Rip to third. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. That one misses.
1 strike.
2-1. Fastball is outside. That catches the outside corner. That is strike 2.
We got a full count.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Meisner sizing this one up. And that is that. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman Brandon Lau.
So a man at first. Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays. And he pops up the bunt. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Coming home. Play at the plate. Got him.
Well, clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. Man, it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. And he lays one down the left side. Beatty tosses across to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. No errors and a runner left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Rays in front 16-11. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Fastball is outside. And
That's
another ball.
2-0.
That misses,
no
and it's 3-0. And foul ball. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
3-2.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting.
So a man aboard, and next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Ball 1, no strikes. That one
2
missed.
balls, no strikes.
And there's the ball.
3-0.
McNeil aboard here at first with nobody out. That's in there, and that is strike one. Popped foul out of play off to the right. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, third baseman,
First and second, no outs. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Not even close there. Ball 1. And that's down and away. Next pitch is in the dirt. Ball 3. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Meisner makes the play. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. That one not close. Ball 1. And that's outside. That missed by a lot. 3-0. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning, and they're all loaded up. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Luis Angel Acuna. And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Number 48 done for the afternoon, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Mason Engler.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball.
No strike.
1 out, bases full. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And there's the automatic. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feet. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You've been wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop asking me 21 questions.
We go to the ninth. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. Young, 29 years old, and he was born in Canada. Gets the bunt down the right side, Alonso. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, that one ripped left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got a double. Fourth hit of the night for him.
Wow, just unbelievable what he's doing here. 4 hits and all 4 have been for extra bases. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now, Cameron Meisner. Sack bunt towards third. Beatty zips it to first. 2 away. Danny Jansen next to hit for the Rays.
Oh yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add a couple more. It's 18-11.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jared Young is done. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. The new pitcher in the game, Reed Garrett.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
So 2 down, Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. And the 0-1. Puts a bunt down. And he beats it out.
Now batting, right fielder Josh Lowe.
2 outs, runner at first. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Alonso. And he's safe at first as no one can get to the bag in time. Caught in a rundown now, and they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. The Rays with a 2-run homer. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. You're dialed into the show. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here. Nobody on, but that changes now with the intentional walk. Man at first, nobody out. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Engler back to work. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Lindor gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Two balls, no strikes.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That misses. 3-1 now.
Hey, 2. Full count.
The Mets with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
It's more than you ever know. We here for winning and the feeling is incredible. All we do is take it to the ceiling when we set it open up the book and we'll be grinning in the centerfold.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second
He's
for
out.
1. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So they're down to their final out. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Upstairs.
That's ball 2.
And that's ball 2.
2-0. 3 balls. No
In the
strikes.
dirt, nice job behind the plate. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Well, these fans aren't really loving that. To walk him intentionally there seems pretty unnecessary. And he's a guy they paid to come and watch.
So up next, Jeff McNeil. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays slug their way to a win in this one.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala. It's the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency. I brought the two of them.